Are you getting ready to take the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam and wondering where to even start? If so, you're in the right place. Whether you're fresh out of a prep program or returning to the field after some time away, this test can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Amy, and welcome to the Everything Teacher channel. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam. From what's on the test to how it's scored, we've got you covered. If you're aiming to teach Arizona's youngest learners, this is your first big step, and we'll make sure you feel ready to take it with confidence. Ready to get started? Let's jump in. If you're planning to teach young children in Arizona, the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam is an important step on your path to becoming a certified early childhood educator. This test is designed for anyone who wants to work with children from birth through age 8 in Arizona schools. Whether you're finishing up a degree or switching careers into education, this exam helps show you're ready to support young learners in their earliest, most important years. You'll have 2 hours and 30 minutes to take this test, and it's all multiple choice questions, no essays here. The exam is broken into 3 main sub-areas. First up is child development and learning. This takes up about 24% of the test. The second section, communication, language, and literacy development, totals 38% of the exam. The last part, also 38%, is learning in the content areas. Each section is there to make sure you're well prepared to guide and inspire your future classroom of curious little learners. Buckle your seatbelt as we've just started. Up next, we'll talk about the test format. The AEPA Early Childhood Education exam is a computer-based test that you can take at a testing center or the comfort of your own home through online proctoring. No matter where you take it, the format stays the same. You'll answer a series of 100 select response questions, also known as multiple choice, in 2 hours and 30 minutes. These are divided across 3 sub-areas, approximately 24 questions on child development and learning, 38 questions on communication, language, and literacy development, and another 38 questions on learning in the content areas. There's no timer per question, so you get to manage your own pace. A good rule of thumb is to spend no more than 90 seconds per question. If a question stumps you, flag it and come back to it later instead of getting stuck. That way, you can make the most of your time and tackle the questions you're confident about first. To maximize your test score, read each question carefully and watch out for details in the answer choices that can make or break your response. Eliminate obviously wrong answers to improve your odds if you have to guess. Obviously, don't leave anything blank. There's no penalty for wrong answers, and every question is a chance to boost your score. Most importantly, you have to be familiar with the early childhood concepts and best practices covered in each sub-area. The more confident you are with the content, the smoother your test day will go. Now that you know how the test is structured and what to expect on exam day, let's talk about how the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam is scored and what kind of questions you will encounter. Understanding how your responses are evaluated and getting familiar with the different question formats can give you a major advantage when it comes to test day. The AEPA Early Childhood Education exam is scored based on the number of questions you answer correctly. There's no penalty for guessing, so it's always in your best interest to answer every question. The test uses scaled scoring to ensure fairness across test versions, and you'll need a scaled score of 240 out of 300 to pass. While the total number of questions may vary slightly, the number of correct answers you get is converted to the scaled score to account for any differences in difficulty between versions of the test. All 100 questions on the AEPA are selected response, meaning you'll choose the correct answer from 4 possible choices, A, B, C, or D. You'll see 2 types of select response formats: single questions that stand alone and stimulus-based questions that require you to analyze a chart, reading passage, or classroom scenario before answering one or more related questions. Keep in mind key multiple choice answer strategies, like analyzing the word choice used in each section, eliminating clearly incorrect answers, and going with your best reasoning, even if you're unsure. For stimulus-based questions, it's helpful to skim the passage or chart first. Then go back and examine the details as you answer. This way, you'll stay focused and don't waste time rereading. Critical thinking matters more than memorizing facts, so be ready to apply your knowledge to real-life early childhood teaching situations. Whether you're testing at a test center or taking the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam from home with online proctoring, there are a few key policies you'll want to know. For starters, you'll need to present a valid government-issued photo ID. No personal items like phones, bags, calculators, or notes are allowed in the testing area, either in person or online. If you're testing from home, make sure you have a quiet, private space, a strong internet connection, and a computer with a webcam and a microphone. The remote proctor will check your ID and ask to see your surroundings before you begin. Whether you're on site or online, following the rules closely will help everything go smoothly and keep your focus where it matters, on passing the exam. Moving forward, we'll be covering each subdomain of the exam shortly, so make sure you're paying attention. We'll show you some sample questions that you may find on the test, so stick around. The first sub-area we are going to cover is child development and learning. This section focuses on understanding how young children grow, learn, and interact with the world around them. You'll need to know key developmental milestones from birth through age 8, as well as how to create learning environments that support cognitive, social, emotional, and physical development. This section also covers how culture, family, and community influence learning and behavior. Now, let's take a look at a practice question that tests our knowledge on major theories of child development. Next is Subarea 2, Communication, Language, and Literacy Development. This part focuses on early language acquisition, emergent literacy, and strategies to support foundational reading and writing. You'll be tested on phonological awareness, oral language development, and fostering a love of reading. It also includes understanding how young children acquire a second language and how to support English language development for learners from diverse linguistic backgrounds. Expect questions on classroom practices that integrate speaking, listening, reading, and writing in meaningful ways. Here's a practice question on developing literacy in early childhood education. Ready? The third and final sub-area is learning in the content areas, and it's a big one. This section covers how to teach early math, science, social studies, and the arts in ways that are developmentally appropriate for engaging young children. You'll need to know that you understand the key concepts and terminology specific to each subject, like numbers and operations in math, observation and inquiry in science, community and citizenship in social studies, and elements of music, drama, and visual arts. The test will ask you to demonstrate how to use active, hands-on learning experiences that encourage exploration, curiosity, and real-world connections. You'll also be expected to identify strategies and classroom activities that promote aesthetic appreciation to help foster positive attitudes towards each subject area through playful, meaningful engagement. Let's see if you're ready for this sub-area. We sure covered a lot, but preparing for the AEPA Early Childhood Education exam doesn't have to be overwhelming, especially when you have the right tools on your side. One of the most effective ways to get ready is with Study.com's AEPA Early Childhood Education Test Prep course. It is fully aligned to the test objectives and packed with engaging, bite-sized lessons that you can access anytime, anywhere. Whether you're reviewing child development theories or brushing up on emergent literacy, you'll find content tailored to what actually shows up on the exam. This course also includes hundreds of practice questions, quizzes, and full-length practice tests so you can check your progress along the way. Best of all, 92% of Study.com users report passing their exams, so you can feel confident that you're in good hands. If you want to study smarter, not harder, and build the knowledge and confidence you need to pass, Study.com is a great place to start. You've made it this far, which means you're serious about stepping into the classroom with confidence. That's something you should be proud of. The AEPA Early Childhood Education exam is an important milestone, but with the right preparation and mindset, it's absolutely within your reach. Remember, every great educator starts somewhere, and this test is just one step on your journey toward making a difference in young learners' lives. We hope this video was helpful to you on your learning adventure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more teacher tips, and hit that bell so you never miss an update. So keep studying, stay focused, and don't forget, study.com is here to support you every step of the way. You've got this, and we can't wait to see you thrive.